In the forehand fundamentals section of the website, we said that when you take your racket back, you also have to extend your other non-hitting arm out across your body, about shoulder high and in line with the baseline. And then when you swing forward to your contact point, you have to get this other arm out of the way. Now you have some flexibility in terms of where exactly you put this arm when you get it out of the way. When I swing forward and hit, I bring it over here, kind of just leave it here. Some players will bring it up and catch the racket once they follow through. Somebody like Agassi would occasionally bring it here and then kind of bring it up as he was following through. It was a little weird, obviously worked for him. The key when you get your other arm out of the way is to do it in a way that doesn't negatively impact the rest of your forehand mechanics. One thing I'll see frequently at the club level is a player, as they swing forward, will just swing this arm out of the way. And what that does is it opens your shoulders too soon, and that'll cause you to be late. Another thing I see happening is the arm just comes straight in, kind of in this region, and that constricts your shoulder turn, so at contact, it looks kind of like you have T-Rex arms. Finally, players sometimes cross their arms, so it looks like they're bear hugging themselves, and again, that prevents you from rotating around properly when you hit. So what you want to do, the way to avoid this problem is to focus on your shoulder turn when you're swinging forward. If I've got my arm out here extended out, if I focus on turning my shoulders, it's physically impossible for me to leave my arm here. I can't leave it here and turn at the same time. And then if I focus on my shoulder turn, the arm will just sort of take care of itself and get itself out of the way properly. So that's how you correct this problem. Now, to illustrate the variety in terms of where you put this other arm as you're following through, where you get it out of the way, we're going to look at two pictures of Andy Roddick. In this first picture, Andy has followed through, and he's got his left hand, since he's right-handed, his left hand, his other arm, kind of down here, kind of like he's pumping his fist. So that's one place Andy puts his arm when he follows through. But in this next picture, now Andy's hand and his arm are kind of by his face. So he's gone from down here to up here, and it sort of just depends on the match situation, type of forehand he's hitting. That goes for other players on the Pro Tour as well, and it also applies to y'all at home. You have a lot of flexibility in terms of where this arm goes. The key thing, like I talked about before, it should not inhibit the rest of your forehand mechanics. So again, just focus on your shoulder turn when you swing forward to make contact, and that should take care of your other arm.